Okay, we are back. Hello, chat. Sorry, took a little while. There we go. Solar of Astra. Yes, need. Solar of Astra. 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 Yeah, we'll say it like that. Not Astora. Howdy, Xavier. We are now going to... Okay, wait a second. I got a tech. Can I, let's try spawning in items. Alright, let's open the table. I think I have the code. I hope this is the right one. God help me if it isn't. Let's see. Scripts. Params? No. Would it be event flag? I think it would be under scripts. So, functions? Item drop, NPC spawn, apply effect, bullet spawn. No. Build creation. Item gib. Spawn item. Oh, I might be able to... Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Quantity max, okay. Oh, mass item gib. Oh, does that just give me everything? Oh, no. Yeah, let's try to get the specific thing we're looking for. We're looking for the sunlight shield, right? So... let's try this. Sunlight shield. The value of sunlight shield could not be parsed. Okay. What if we try this? Let's try mass item gib. Weapons. Oh. Oh, okay, that opens a separate window thing. Okay, gotcha. Woo. Alright, let's do this. We want to include only shields, right? Not even great shields. I'm pretty sure sunlight shield is a standard shield, right? Double checking. Yeah, standard shield. Okay. Woo. I didn't know some boy was important in this game. He isn't. In fact, that's going to be the hilarious part of the analysis. It's literally just be basically ruining more Solaire fanboys' theories. That's that. Ended up being secret handmade lore, though. That was not what I was expecting. They really had me in the first half. Not gonna lie. Then they just came in there with the twist. Let's see. So, standard shields. Just the base game. Not cut content. Spawn. Woo! Yeah! Oh, wait, why is it plus 10? No, wait. Wait, it doesn't matter if it's plus 10, right? Because I'm not trading it, so... Where is it? There we go. Yeah! The full cosplay! Woo! Alright, now I know where the spawn thing is, so that'll make things easier in the future. I could just spawn stuff by category of weapon or whatever whenever I want to grab something, because I apparently don't know how the code thing works. Anyway, let's see if I got this right. We have good old Sunbro. Actually, I don't remember checking his shield for lore. Yeah, okay. Same as his other stuff, so yeah. Nothing special. I have to include, though, the shield in my analysis, because I just talked about the armor. I should mention the shield as well. Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a few revisions to the current analysis. I put the draft on my Discord, check it under Loki Latest, but, yeah, I'm gonna need to do a few more revisions for that for sure. I'm just thinking already. There's like stuff where I'm like, okay, I can polish that, I can improve that. I have to double check, of course, the actual analysis, make sure it's actually solid, I'm not missing any important factor. I was considering including stuff on like Zeegward and stuff, but I felt like, nah, that's a tangent that really doesn't need to be explained. It should be like obvious to people. I can always like, if I ever do a thing on Zeegward, then we can do that. But until then, what's your Sunboy take so far? Solaire is dead. Just let him stay dead. That's my take. Something fun, I was watching someone react to Nameless King theme, and when it got to the second phase, he double-checked Gwyn's theme and then Googled his lore, and when it said it might be his son, he said it shouldn't be a theory that them tells you he is. Wait, sorry, Xavier. Oh, wait, sorry. It shouldn't be a theory that the theme tells you he is. Second phase, he double-checked Gwyn's theme and then got... Okay, so what you're saying is, when you listen to Nameless King's theme, it becomes obvious just musically that it's identical to Gwyn's theme, so it shouldn't be a theory, it should just be accepted fact. I mean, the problem is I want to agree with you, but this sort of depends, I guess, on what you categorize as theory, right? Because there's a lot of things you take as accepted fact in the world that is, technically a theory, right? Like theory of evolution. Technically, the theory of evolution has changed like 10 times over its history. It's not been the same theory throughout like all 200 years since Darwin first came up with it, or whenever that was. But the general concept has generally been accepted as fact since around that time, so we just keep on having to revise it because we get new information that kind of upends like the current status quo on what the exact details are. Anyway, my point is that, I don't know. I think it's fair to call it, Nameless King being firstborn a theory. It's obvious fact. Just like I have no problem with people saying, well, Guinevere's the Queen of Lothric is a theory. Well, yeah, that's obvious fact. But don't let anyone say that Estraya becoming a demon in order to take the souls from the Valley of Defilement, is a theory. No, that's just reading comprehension. I'm sorry, people. That just requires you to know how to read the text. Just describing the video I watched. All I have to say is that the whole theory thing, when it comes to like Nameless and Firstborn, yeah, it's obvious. There's no debating it. But people really, I don't know why, but people, at least in the English community, grew really attached to the idea that Solaire was the firstborn. I don't know why. The word theory has a very different meanings when we're talking about science versus Dark Souls. I suppose. It's very different when you're talking about, say, observations of real life versus observations of fiction and narrative media. That I would definitely agree with. You definitely can't hold things to a different standard. For example, in real, like, if we say applied the trial standard for like a court of law to Dark Souls, I don't think most things would be able to hold up, because I think there's a lot of stuff where you can argue reasonable doubt. But we don't use that standard here because it's fiction. There are no possible unknown factors or whatever. There's just what the game presents you with. Of course, DLC kind of qualifies that a little bit, but you get what I mean. Once the game is done, it's done. It exists for posterity. You never know in a court of law what evidence could possibly be missing from a trial. Anyway, enough just reminiscing. Let's get to the actual screenshots. Yesterday, I spent so much time chatting with you guys, and I love it, but I didn't do as much work as I thought I'd do in those hours. So let's see. How do we want to do this? If we want to take screenshots of Solaire, being Solaire, we could do worse than having... Get out of here. Thank you. I guess we could do worse than this. It was just fun seeing the reaction. Yeah, I can see that. Me personally, I like it more when I see people react when they make the actual connection themselves. Like it's something like something like in game where they're just like, oh wait, oh my god, and this is just like that, and it's just like that. That's something where I have more fun watching from people. Let's see. The problem is, I want to have at least one good shot of Solaire with all his stuff. but I don't know if this will be the best choice. Free cam. Where's... No, this is the build crew. Okay, we don't need any of this stuff, so we just can focus on... Yeah, there we go, camera. Free cam, there we go. Uh-oh, I hear my dog slurping. He finally realized he was thirsty. Why are you ruining my shot? Why you gotta be like that? I guess a little lower. Yeah, sure. He did, but he doesn't remember much of the game because he hadn't played it in a while, so he Googled. I see. Wait. So was this like after finishing the game, kind of going through trying to remember remembering his the highlights and stuff, or was this like, oh, I played the game a long time ago, I don't remember the lore or something like that? You watch some interesting vids, by the way, Xavier. Always bringing up some interesting content to watch. Especially for someone like me, who generally just kind of is always having something else on his plate. Not taking the time to peruse as much as I did when I was first starting out on this stuff. Ooh. I like the idea of him just, like, standing in the mountains, though, so... If we could just... Yeah, we'll do something like this, maybe? Dang. It's this stupid thing right here. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't... Stupid dark-colored rocks. Yeah, not gonna work there. Okay, what else can we do with Solaire? Because the idea would be, what happened to our mysterious warrior? I guess we could have it where we have the cosplay walk around in the places of the proposed scene of the crime, as it were. And do that. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Too lazy to move. Let's turn off free cam for a second. No, you played the game a long time ago? Okay, gotcha. If you're curious, the creator was one I mentioned, I think the first stream I talked in here, Marco Meatball. Sure. One second. Let me just switch over so I can see. I gotta have my setup better for being able to see chat without me having to, like, tab around so much, but... Okay, now we're here. Let's move to Undead Settlement. That shall be our first place on the agenda. I don't remember if I opened the door or not. That's the problem. I think I already have a shot of this. If not, we can get on the other account of just the thing. So this is just... this should be fine. So guys, are y'all ready for the new DLC where we reveal that Miquella is Godric? While I get this all set up here. I love all the... Like I said, I'm pretty confident it's just Miquella, but I do love all the crazy batshit theories people will come up with to excuse why it's not Miquella. I am finding it all very amusing. There we go. Now we move that. Woo! Move over here. Well. Fine, I guess this'll work. Alright. Oh! Right, I forgot, this is technically a new character, so this door hasn't been opened. Neat. But this one has? No, wait, there's nothing in here. So yeah, this just room hasn't loaded in. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's just, let's do this normally. It's actually Miquella's long-lost uncle, Michelina. Or Michelina. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, so okay, I need to get myself inside, so let's do this. Oh no, you don't die in one hit. Whatever will I do? Sure. Let's give time for those corpses to settle down in case that affects anything when I'm doing the shot. Physics, man. How do they work? God, Lothric slaves. I get out of Elden Ring and they're still Lothric slaves. They are everywhere. Okay, so this, I think, is where we can just... Actually, no, I think we can drop in and it should be safe, right? Yeah, okay. So this is where the item would be. The idea that... Ooh, you're... let's see. What would be a good... What would be a good gesture? Anything that'd be like, ah, yes, I made soup. I think this would do. Applause. Oh. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay, so put ourselves here. Yes. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay, so that's the biggest hurdle, but... Also, I'm hollow. I should fix that. Let's fix that first. We can't have a hollow hero here. Let's see. Stats. Team type 1 post. There we go. Nope, I'm still hollow. Whoops. Character type, that's the one. No, 7. 6. No, fine, so 4, hollow, but 3, a ghost. No? No? How do I get rid of my hollowing? Can I even do that? 9? Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing here. Did you see the leak that the DLC will come out next year? I've heard about it, but I don't believe it. Just call me skeptical. I don't think they're going to announce a teaser image, and then it's not going to come out till next year. Yeah, no. Healing Church, hey, welcome in. When are you going to do the lore through for Dark Souls 1? I'm hoping tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow will be the day where I can free myself up and I can finally get back to my Dark Souls lore play. I am so wanting to return to that. So far, my PS4 controller has worked. It hasn't broken. The cord I'm using has been a little finicky, but I've put enough electric tape that it seems like we're not having any more issues with, like, exposed wires or shit, because I don't want an accident to happen in the middle of the stream, of course. So I think everything's out of the way. It's just a matter of keeping my schedule clear so I can just play for, like, 5 hours at midday. So Hopefully that'll be tomorrow. How do physics work? As someone with a degree in physics, I don't know. I don't know. Apparently, you know, when you teleport and pop into existence, all things around you suddenly just keep on bobbling. That's what I've learned playing Dark Souls with Cheat Engine. Oh. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Oh, 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 oh. We can have our, I know what we can do here. Point. Yeah. There we go. I forget, there's also... No. There's also that thing I did with, Ornstein that made him look like, he was dropping stuff, but I can't remember how I did it. Yeah, I'm not sure how I did that. I guess we could always just do generic praise the sun. Maybe it was Beacon? Let's try Beacon. Alright, let's try that again, but from this angle now. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's more believable. Okay. Let's get the Estus soup out of the way. Woo! Oh no. Estus soup. Oh, well. It's fine. This might be the case where we do this, yeah. And then we do free cam. So, oh. So my character's out of the way now. Hey, Darcy, cheers. I love the lore through for one. Thanks, Healing Church. I'm so happy to hear that. I hope that I can keep up the good work. Again, it's very cool for me to talk about the stuff that's in Abyssal Archive with you guys at last. And being able to do something like this to share with you guys. It's just, again, just feels really neat. Really proud of the situation. Okay, yeah, my character's gonna be causing a problem, so let's do this. Where is it? Where it be? Where's my stats? Should be under hero, character flags. So I remember this shit. That's the scariest part of this whole process. I'm remembering crap. Yeah, okay, this is perfect. Little pop man. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's all fine. So we want to do something like, okay, yeah, you have the up here. Yeah, about there, I think is fine. I like that. And then anything we'd want from... we want to get a shot of this. More like this. Because it's like, hey, let's check the quote-unquote table. Again, the... Get some stuff here. There we go. Alright, so I think that covers that. And then... next up would be at the Faron Swamp, so... yeah. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh. Ah, oh, darn, we have this problem again. Ah! Okay, so, let's get me out of here. Let's see. Should probably get a new cord if it's that bad. I think I fixed it. The problem is I'm cheap. I do not like... I like trying to reuse stuff until I absolutely have to get something new. But like I said, I put enough electric tape where I think the problem's solved. It hasn't caused any issues these past few weeks playing with it. And it's so... I'll be honest, it took a little getting used to compared to the DualShock 3 controller, but it is working more consistently than the DualShock 3 controller, right? We haven't had any issues with like, oh no, I can't run anymore. So it's like, we're in a good spot. I'm Slim Shady, the real Slim Shady. I'm not sure I get the reference. Xavier, I enjoy it as well. Let's see. I bought your book. I wish there was a app or something to read it to me, because I comprehend things better like that. That's why I love the lore through for Dark Souls 1. Well, as we said before, there is an audiobook version for Vati that'll be coming out in the future. So again, I don't know what pricing for that will be or anything like that, but hey, if it's cheap, it might be something to consider getting as well to go with I assume you're talking about the digital or maybe physical copy that you already purchased. So we'll see. I'll buy you a new controller if that's the case. So, well, like I said, don't worry. I got the new controller. It's working. Again, took a little getting used to and having a few problems with wires and stuff because, again, I had to get a new wire for this. I'm like, well, this is the only one I got. But I think it's all functional, so I guess we'll see. What did I do? Oh, Loki, what did you do? What did you do? Gotta use the bonfire. Alright, let's look at, my character's enabled, nothing there. What about my team? My stats? Character type still 9. Oh, it's for some reason my team type is NPC. Why? Just why? And I think for this one it was 7, I think I was on. No, 8. Alright, I think I figured out what the problem is. For some reason it just mismatches me. Nope, still problems here. Okay. We might have to quit out and quit out again. God, this is so jank. There we go. It's fixed. It works. Alright, so far on. I think from here it's faster. Yeah, like I try to use stuff as much as I can. Like I will. Like right now my glasses. I accidentally lost one of the, I don't know what you call them, the hinges, the things you put on your ears. So I'm only using like one, so now it's like a jank-ass bifocal monocle that I'm wearing right now, but like it works, so I'm gonna keep it. And Amazon doesn't have the ones I buy in stock right now, so like what am I gonna do? I love my blue light glasses, that's for sure. Alrighty, we're gonna put that. Well, actually, yeah, we'll come back to the hero thing later. Let's go to free cam. Let's move. Let's move to our site. Should be around here, right? Yeah. What? Oh, over here. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm getting myself turned around for no good reason. Should be around here-ish, I want to say. So, let's do this. Oh no. What did I break? What did I break? Well, it wasn't important, clearly. There's our Sunlight Talisman. Estisu. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Nothing there. So we want to highlight how there is this here. So first, we had the item here. Let's do what we did last time. Kind of give that impression of, okay, just dropping it there. And then, as for everything else... I think we could just make the character invisible and we'll get the shot we want, right? Either way, making the character invisible is the smart play, so... Yeah, we'll take you invisible. Okay. And then we'll do... one regular screenshot like this. And then we'll do... oh, but there's that stupid white light. Pardon me. Excuse me. There we go. Pardon? Excuse me? Gotta get rid of that. Alright, we're resetting. This is all getting reset. We're getting rid of all the possible distractions. Thank you. I don't think that one will cause problems, so I think we can just do this. Ay, ay. Alright, so... we want to get over, I think, there, if I recall correctly. This time I'll drop myself in the swamp because I can just move. Yeah, so it should be here-ish? Yeah, here we go. So then, this is where slugs are. This is the island, so we can do it here, and we should be safe, right? Right. There we go. Okay, yeah, and that's not attacking me. That's good. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm probably going to want a free cam for this, so let's just turn my character invisible and do that. Hero. No statistics. No, it is hero. Hero. Characters. Enable. Disable. Thank God it's a simple binary. And then... free cam. So our character never has to get in the way. So first, we'll do a wide shot of just the general crime scene, as it were. Yep, something like this. And of course, more specific thing of where this would be. Gonna wait until... There we go. I don't care about the grooves on the right. What's gonna probably happen is I'm gonna have, like, a little pointer thing to kind of have the Sunlight Talisman, pointed out here, and I'll probably do the same thing with the Warrior Sunlight Cloth thing they use for the Covenant. This, again, we've already taken shots of this for the Shrine Handmade post, so that one's good. Doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the best... I'm not sure if this is the best shot I can get for this. Maybe? Maybe it is? I think this will be the... Yeah, I think this is the best. There we go. Oh, wait. I've been getting all this with... Yeah, I'm like, it does look a little bright. Okay, we gotta take those shots. That's fine. That's not a problem. Are you done, Mr. Eldergrew? Go back behind the tree where you belong. Thank you. Good, sir. And then, what was it? We did a wide shot here. Yeah. And then here. Move, Mr. Eldergrew. Don't be a distraction. Nobody likes distractions. Ay. Let's see. Anything else we want to get besides this? Yeah, this is the thing where it's like, okay. Get this in the shot, and you're golden. Yeah, so that way it doesn't blend in with the rock. Let's make sure, yeah, a little bit there. Yep, okay. I like that. And then, as far as composition is concerned, we'll move that, and then... I think that'll do. There you go. Yeah, I think that's fair. Chat's looking a little quiet. Just want to make sure. No. Yeah, everything seems to be functioning. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, back to it. We don't have internet problems. I say that and then it's gonna happen. Alright, so we have that. We have a bit of that. We can take, Oh, we have to retake the shot of me dropping the thing, too, because my, it was when I was still having the light brightness, so we have to unhide my character. So, for that, I guess the only thing is there anything else where it's like, I want to have this? Yep, I'm still here, okay. Yeah, just gotta make sure it's like, oh god, am I gonna be told how the connection's broken again? Yeah, so, because the point, the analysis obviously is going to go into this in full, but basically, what we have here is the mysterious case where we have someone seemingly living in the undead settlement, making themselves Estus soup, and leaving behind a cloth with the Solaire symbol, of course. Well, it's a holy symbol, but, you know, obviously, it was hand-painted by Solaire. Like, basically leaves that behind and tells you, okay, it looks like a Warrior of Sunlight was here, right? This, of course, starts the mystery of, oh, okay, well, who's that Warrior of Sunlight, and where is he gone? There's no corpse attached, it's just the cloth left on the lab table there. So it's like, huh, I guess he left it behind for whatever reason, right? Now, the cloth itself is nothing special, right? We use it for the Covenant. It was probably just something that Solaire made for his fellows back at Undead Burg, right? Because, you know, he's such an eccentric. He's making all these handmade stuff. He probably made a few holy cloths to be like, you are a fellow warrior of the sun, and he, like, handed them out. But then everything went to shit in Undead Burg, as we know, and he ain't making any more of those. So, yeah, that's probably the idea, but we use it for a Covenant because, you know, it infuses some of his, infuses some powers related to the Covenant into it, thanks to Solaire's earnest and sincere faith. You know, that eccentricity of his, imbued powers into some of the stuff that is otherwise ordinary. We get hints of this in Dark Souls 2 with his Sunlight Sword, or as it's called in that game, the Sun Sword. And then, of course, the Sunlight Straight Sword in this game has that special skill related to the Covenant and all that. So, yeah, it's all, like, kind of, like, coming together. Miyazaki's really bringing it whole. But it's like, okay, we find the same Estus soup, though, in a pot, in this little camp with a sunlight talisman left. Again, another item of Solaire's talisman, holy cloth tied in a knot with the same sun symbol and all that, was able to become a legitimate talisman because, again, presumably just his sincere faith infused some power into it. It's like, I will be able to do this. Anyway, so it's like, oh, so once again, no corpse, just left it there. And the question is, well, the trail goes cold here. There's no more Estus soup pots before we get to Irithyll, which is obviously far and away from where we are here with Undead Settlement to Faron Keep. And even further away, we're told that Siegward makes it in the case when he's there. The pot's still there, obviously, beforehand, so I guess you can argue on how seriously we should take the lore on that Irithyll pot and stuff there, but the point is that the pots up until now, the trail seems to firmly go cold. We can't really confirm any other sightings. Except, this is where we see the Dream Chasers trail picks up. If you may recall from my Shrine Handmaid analysis, the idea being is that we have the Dream Chaser, probably the son of the Shrine Handmaid, basically is out here trying to find the old Wolf of Faron so he can join the Abyss Watchers, even though obviously Faron's gone to shit. Literally. He gets poisoned, cornered, and chased by these slugs. He starts going up the ladder, trying to escape them. In his rush, he basically runs past this door, because that'd be the obvious place for them to go, so he just goes around here the long way, then eventually he finds another doorway, which he then goes, hides behind, casts an illusory wall, and then as we can see here, he sees, oh look, I finally found the old Wolf of Faron. Then he starts climbing down to get to closer, and then he dies of poison. Right, so all of that, right? And then we get his ashes, we bring him to the handmaid, and she's all sad and all that. She's like, oh, huh, Ashen One, I can't make a glib joke about this without you first informing me about what happened to him, please. Please, let me be the sardonic ass of a woman I am. So yeah, all of that. So all of that seems to suggest to me, at least, that if we're having a trail go cold right when another trail goes warm, that there might be a connection, and the idea is like, oh yeah, of course, a son of a high priestess who has a military background, like such as being a knight, where the cult center of the Firstborn is, and you become Sunlight Warriors, would be able to get stuff like Solaire's Talisman, or Solaire's Holy Cloth, or stuff, because these are like relics that Lothric stores, like the Sunlight Straight Sword in the Mimic we find there. So it's like, oh yeah, of course, like, you know, priest nepotism, all that. So it's like, yeah. Anyway, let's, I can't think of any other shots I could want to do with the free cam, so let's get the last one and then call it. Teleport to camera position. No. Free cam. No. Visibility. We gotta put that back to 1. There we go. About... I don't like that angle, though. So, do it more like this. Also less noticeable if the hand is hollow. Sounds good? Yep. Yeah, so the analysis itself, I think, is is fairly well put together. Like I said, there's a few small things. Like I didn't factor the shield into the crow item thing. I need to include that in the paragraph there. And there's probably a few other areas that I could use some more polish. But I think the core analysis is solid. Just gotta double check my facts and see if there's anything I'm missing, like I said. Let's see, we got the shot there. Let me double check, make sure I'm happy with all these shots before we, like, close it. Screenshots. So we have to, we'll start here. Oh, no. No, don't minimize Dark Souls 3. Let me do my thing. I'll be honest, I'm not happy with how the beacon worked with the lab table. So we might want to go back and try that again. The other shots, those are fine. We just need we need the shot outside the door anyway, and us taking the hole down. I want that shot too. The table is fine, though I would like a more angle with the table more on the right side. So again, I can put in a little block showing the item in question. Again, we talked about that. On the little bright end, I'm going to ignore that because it's like, yeah, this is better. Yeah, the brightness makes it very hard to tell. Like I already complained about how this game isn't this area isn't nearly as green as it should be to give you that kind of sickly feel to it. It feels too kind of, I don't know what to describe the color, like a brownish gray. But, yeah, with the brightness, it's like, holy crap, there is literally no green color to this area. Yeah, that looks good. I might put a circle around the other thing, and it's like, yeah, I'll put circles for them, because it'll be really hard to tell with all the mist and stuff. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think there's a shot. Yeah, I think there's definitely a shot worth taking here with the Faron Keep. So I think it's just Undead Settlements. Let's go back there. You know what that means, chat? Let's hope that we have a working bonfire. Yeah, thank you. Undead Settlement. Yeah, we did it here, right? Trying to think. Anything else that we might want to look at? Like I said, I'm not doing the Sigurd thing because there's not... It should be pretty obvious when Sigurd says, "Hey, I made you Estus soup," that's the narrative they want to go with. I'm not going to try to speculate on the alternate scenario where maybe when Sigurd is dead or is captured and he's not here and we still have the Estus soup there, therefore it is the mysterious sunlight bro. Okay. Hello, lore enjoyers. Hey, I am. Oh, whoopsie, I accidentally used the skill. Oh, wait, that's right. I gotta use the skill. Thank you, accident. Made me realize exactly what I made a mistake on. Woo! Ow. It's like, ow. Ow. There we go. And we walk ourselves in here. Again, hopefully this doesn't cause any problems. I don't think it will. Yep. Woo! Hopefully that effect goes away by the time I need to do the shot, so. How are we doing today, I am? Anything special? We don't need this. We just need the shot of the hole here. So we're going to put our character all the way over in this corner, far and away from anything relevant. And then we're going to do free cam. Woo! Yes. Like I said, this is where we do max brightness, because need me to be as visible for you guys on the website as possible. There we go. Anything else I want to take? That's funny to think about. No. Yeah, I guess a little closer could work. Get some options. There we go. Okay. Like I said, let's have this, but more like to the side here. Actually, you know what? We'll do it this way, so that way it's easier. It's easier for the thing to be like, yeah. Because then you can use that negative space on the wall for editing and stuff. I could just be like, whoop, a little blocky there. Finally, free cam. Is this the first time you're seeing me use free cam on one of these streams? I am. Yeah, because I did get the cheat engine and have been using it for stuff lately. Like I said, we'll get the. Oh. I have a problem with the shot I want to get. Anyone want to figure out what it is? Alright. Well, we'll do it like this. We don't have to see the top of the staircase. No, sir. Tops? No tops here. Only bottoms. The problem is... Fine. Fine. I will move my character forward. Fine. The problem is I can't really do that. Okay, fine, fine, fine. There. Happy now game. Oh. Whoopsie. Uh-huh. Yeah, I could get some of the corpses and stuff out of the way, but everything else, no. There we go. That looks fair to me. I like it. Just to be safe, because this is a bright door. We'll do this too. There we go. But like I said, for this room, need all the brightness we can get. So we're gonna have my character go here. And then we're gonna teleport. And then we're gonna disable the free cam. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Get this work. Alright. That has to have at least something. Yep, perfect. Yeah. It's gonna require a little editing because there's the stupid flame thing in the corner with the loading and all that I hate. But it's definitely something where you can believably be like, ah, yeah, he just is dropping it there. Woo! Was playing Elden Ring, grinded a little, died 7 times, and then turned off the console, lol. Only 7? Casual. You gotta die at least 100. Alrighty, guys, I think that covers this area. I'm trying to think. Anything else we could do? Alright, we want to do something with him in the sun. Where would it be a good place to get good sunlight? For us to do the meme. Where does the sun shine brightest in this game? And most obvious? I'd assume Cathedral of the Deep, right? Either Cathedral of the Deep... or... maybe Road of Sacrifice. No, Road of Sacrifices, you can't see the sun. The trees are in the way. Pretty sure Undead Settlement is overcast all the time. Maybe Lothric? Yeah, maybe Vort? Whew. Nope. No sun here. Archdragon Peak's the answer then. Yeah. Lothric? Ooh, maybe if we go above... Yeah, maybe if we go to, like, Ancient Dragonslayer Armor's area or something. Let's try Lothric Castle. Yeah, this. Oh, Lothric first bonfire? So you think on atop the high wall? I guess we're still in the all bosses are dead timeline. Yeah, no sun here, then I guess let's try first bonfire then. High wall. I guess it doesn't matter which. Why, I'm always late! Hello! Hi, I-Man! Good to see ya. What do you mean you're always late? You're always perfectly on time to catch the stream. Ah, I see. That is a praise the sun moment, huh? Oh my god, but I hate that stupid fire. Well, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that shot without it, and then we're gonna do this. So that's gonna be our option. Okay, now I want to try by the cathedral. Am I Gandalf then? Is he never late? Maybe. I'm later. No, I am. You came on time too. All of you. If you're at my stream, as far as I'm concerned, you're here on time. Just you being here is a great pleasure. Elden Ring DLC release date have leaked? Possibly, I-Man. I don't believe it. I am skeptical. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we have to wait a really long time for this DLC they decide to talk about. The only reason, though, I would think it would take that long is that they really don't have a lot of people dedicated to working on the DLC. Like, they have so many other projects they're working on that they just have all hands on deck for those and just not a lot of times going to the DLC. That's the only reason I can think of. There is a sun. Okay. This probably isn't gonna work, but I want to try it. Oh my god, this works. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna change my team type so I'm considered a boss. I think it was 7, right? Yeah, 7 boss giant lizards, okay. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna move me over here. So that way these guys don't annoy me. Uh-huh. Yeah, move along, move along, move along. So again, like last time, we will take a shot like that, and then we'll do this. Holy moly! Holy moly, whoa! That it worked? Yeah, I'm pretty surprised it worked too. I thought I would just die. A roof you're not supposed to be on? Impossible! Still too early for a release date. What is, leak date? I don't recall the exact numbers. Again, I've only been, cursory familiar with it, but I hear it's supposed to come out next year, allegedly. Allegedly, and I'm just like, no. I refuse to believe that they would make an announcement and it'd be for one for next year. Just call me skeptical. I just find that on its face to sound silly. So I think we got that shot there. Let me, double check the numbers real quick. If not, we can move on. Yeah, I can fix that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Sweet. Man. Actually, kind of pretty. Okay, we're moving on. I'm susceptible too. Again, I assume that you're trying to say skeptical there, I-Man, and I agree with you. I am incredibly skeptical. We'll see. We'll see. We'll know 6 months from now whether or not the DLC's coming out next year or not, because either it's gonna be out or it's not. But, yeah, I still think that DLC's within 3 months. That's my feeling. I'm being generous here by saying 3 months. I think it's closer to, like, 2. Going to write about Solaire? Yes, I am. Today, because Healing Church is taking a while as a topic, I want to work on some smaller topics on the side again. And one of those that I've had on the back burner for a while was Solaire, because I wanted to address the question of, is Solaire the person who we find the Sunlight Talisman and the Warrior of Sunlight Cloth for with the Pots of Estus soup, right? And we follow his trail from Undead Settlement to the Faron Keep. And spoiler alert, my conclusion is no. Solaire's story ends in Dark Souls 1, he's dead in Dark Souls 2, and he's still dead in Dark Souls 3. Here, I'll help you up, buddy. Feeling better? Good. Solaire is Gandalf of Elden Ring. Solaire is everything, seriously. He's the god of creation. He is whatever you want him to be. He's the firstborn. He's Velka. He's Gwyn. He's alive, he's dead, he's immortal, he's not. He's a god. He's just everything. He is the sun. He's the sun in all of our hearts. Anyway. Enough memeing. I want to go back to Shrine Bonfire. He's not the worm, right? No. He's not the worm. He's not the worm either. I covered that in Karthus, I think. No, actually, no, wait a second. No, I didn't I technically covered, that aspect of, the Karthus sandworm in, Lothric Beginning, I think. But yeah, no, he's not the sandworm. Solaire didn't get somehow transformed into a sandworm, or eaten by the sandworm, or whatever people are coming up with. Yeah, and let the poor man die in Izalith in peace. He's my sister. Okay, when we're before I forget, so what do we want to do? This we could take off. I could keep this staff, even though I don't really need it anymore for farming. But my greed knows no bounds, of course. Naturally. There we go. There we go. So then all we gotta do is I see. Uh-huh. About what I would expect. Mm-hmm. What would I like better? I'll be honest, I like him holding the shield more than having it on his back for this one, so... We shall go to my favorite place. Slayer's true identity is Louis the 14th. He is the Sun King. God, Louis. When I went to Versailles, seeing Louis, I remember telling my best friend, it's like, man, we go through all this and our conclusion was the same. Louis was a massive dick. He's Miyazaki. To be fair, that's probably true to some extent, in a sort of esoteric sort of way. Aren't authors always their characters inside? They are truly the deepest parts of their psychology brought manifest. Anyway, enough of that profound spiel. I think this is good. Did it work? Let me double check. I think it did. Yeah, it did. Pretty clean, too. I don't think we need to do any more. Yeah, lighting works for it. Oh, we took the cathedral pics with light brightness, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Whatever! You guys aren't going to notice for these shots. It was so bright anyway, no one was going to notice. I can manually put it down. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's everything. Let's go over the list again just to make sure. We have, okay, a shot now of the skill. Maybe I should do a comparison with the... Nah, because I already have a shot of the priest performing the art, so I don't think I need to do it with Sunlight Vow. That's so sad that Lothric don't have sewers. I agree. Where are my Lothric sewers? Where are my Lothric shunning grounds, or whatever they're called? I demand Lothric sewers. Take me to the Rat Prince. Again, if someone ever mods, mods Elden Ring, or, mods Dark Souls 3, like, porting it to Elden Ring's engine and, like, making it an open-world game, like, taking the existing map as it is, and just, like, make that side of the city unlockable, and make it where you can, like, travel to all the different places around Faron with the various ruins that you see over there. You can't really see a good angle from here, but let's get the free cam going while I chat. So, like, see all that stuff happening. Like, that would be so cool. It'd be like, just imagine if you can, like, travel, and you could get to, like, these ruins here, with the wall here. And, like, you can, who knows, because these are all, like, trees and stuff, who knows what you can hide down here that, you know, isn't visible. But then you got, like, little towers and stuff here on their hills, right? Yeah. And stuff like that. And it's just like these. And where these other signal, like, there's so much, like, environmental storytelling you could do on, like, how did Faron function outside of the main keep, right? You could add back in, you could make Undead Settlement a lot bigger. So, like, this is where, like, all the trees were that block stuff off. And things like that, but you can add all these houses and things that you couldn't do to. Obviously, there's the ever famous city in the distance. God, this is me going super fast too. But like, you can go to that city in the distance over here, and maybe make it where like, hey, here's your Dominula kind of thing, where it's like, here's this town that leads you back to the world of man and all that. Like that would just kind of be neat. Kind of would be neat to see. Even Irithyll has sewers, very true. Port Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 assets to Elden Ring. I'm glad Lothric doesn't have sewers. I hate sewers. Ah, I I really like the Lendell Sewers area. I had a lot of fun, honestly. It was like, oh my god, I'm getting lost, but like, in a good way. Yeah, just... How do we put this together? Just throw the asses together. They're not gonna be able to see the details, Bob. Actually, it would be Tanaka. Well, I kind of broke the skybox. Whoopsie. Reminder, all this is missing as soon as you leave Lothric. Then you got Archdragon Peak over here. It is funny that they use the ruined model for Archdragon Peak. Like, it's the really old alpha thing that they were using for the background here. It's like, hey, look, everything's burned and destroyed openly. Like, it's just kind of funny how that worked. I think they did the same thing for the Irithyll shot, too, if I recall. Broken bridge! It's not even complete! It's actually kind of funny, too, because you get the idea now that this, the Ornstein door would have been open. You just wouldn't be able to get to that side, right? If I recall correctly, this was the middle section that has a blocked-off wall, but you could theoretically have climbed over and down, right? So you could have gone up to this section, like, climbing from over here or whatever. And then, of course, there's the back section, which you could actually, like... You could definitely imagine there was probably different ideas on how to handle, traversal of this area. Super cool concept. If any, then DS2, you go up to Broom Tower of Iron King and up in Mountaintops of the Giants. Go up Broom Tower, end up in the mountaintops. Then you got, of course, Anor Londo, which is... got more trees here than what we get when we view this from other places, yeah. And, of course, the ever-famous River of Irithyll. Which just kind of, like, flows in, but you never see that from Irithyll's side. In fact, if I recall correctly... is this... No, this isn't the way. Yeah, here it is. This is the path. Because I recall correctly, the way the game does it, it, like, stops here at that little, like, blocky point, though, but you can't actually see it from in-game. So I think the idea was they just didn't want to put, like, the full river all the way down. So they're like, okay, we'll stop here because this is where the player can see. There. Oh god, I'm lost. I am lost! There we go. And then, of course, everyone's favorite magical disappearing, bridge. Yeah, guys, don't worry. This bridge totally just connected over to here. Use your imagination. See? You can totally tell it's a little off course. Does it quite explain why Faron's doing pretty okay, all things considered? Again, that's another thing a remake could do. Show more of how all of this that we see up here also affects stuff around Faron and crap like that. Like, just a lot of things they could do it. Dark Souls. Also, what? Wasn't this a? Wasn't okay? I think what you're trying to say, I Man, is wasn't this planned to be part of Lothric or whatever? If you mean, Archdragon Peak, no, I Man. We've been able to confirm that Archdragon Peak, as far as we could see, was never planned to be part of Lothric proper. There was speculation about that, because it's called the Bridge, and obviously, this is a bridge, and doing so, but that's in reference to how the main, the stuff connecting the temple is one, where is it? There, yeah. That's in reference to how the stuff connecting the temple, the two temples at either end, is a giant bridge. The actual area, there's no evidence it was ever connecting to anything like that, and yeah. More likely, this bridge was probably planned to maybe at some point connect to a cut area, or at the very least reference it would connect to a cut area called the Divine Graves, which I've talked about in my Lothric Bridge post about it being probably the dedicated burial ground for the Lords of Cinder, and there would have been a path into the Lothric Mountain that would take you down to some passageway that would have led to the First Flame, hence why we find Oseros there, since, you know, again, him with Ocelot, the whole baby shtick. Him being like, oh, you've come for my beloved Ocelot, you ignorant slaves. I knew you would. Ho, 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 ho. Like, it's like, oh yeah, of course, he's going to the place where you can easily get to the kiln with the first flame, and thus the first flame, so that way he could have his Ocelot link the fire, and there probably would have been something blocking it, so therefore he would have been stopped, and we would have then obviously come in and killed him, but we would have been stopped, hence why we would have had to do other plot stuff in order to get to the kiln, where we would fight Sullivan as the Lord of Cinder, corrupted by the Abyss boss or whatever, right? Like, there's only so much we can glean from, like, obviously just, like, cut models and where they were placed and stuff like that, but that seems to be the general gist. The bridge was connected to Lothric. Oh, no, you guys mean the bridge, not the Archdragon Peak bridge. What's it called? There was a point in development very, very early on, at least in artwork, where, actually, I can't remember now. Was it, I can't remember if it was, like, artwork showed the bridge here, and then... Okay, I think what it was original artwork showed how the bridge was curved here, right? But then artwork made after release kind of edited it so I have the bridge point in the direction of Lothric. So like there was this clear idea that it was going to be over here, but they were like, no, okay, we want to make it more obvious. I believe that's how it went. I may be mixing it up though. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, at least, Cut Content has never been able to find this bridge actually formally connecting to Lothric proper. I think there was a point though where the model actually was pointed at it, like early in development, and then they moved it to face this way. I think this was like the earliest point in development. It was like, okay, we're gonna have it here, but then they changed it, and then artwork also. It's a mess. It's very much a mess. Anyway, whatever the case, I've done what I wanted to do, and I think that's enough chatting for today's stream. I've got things to get to, so until next time. Where's my character? Hello? Hello? Whatever, we're turning off camera then. You're in the corner or something, right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, I think that'll be all for Dark Souls 3 for a little bit. Because I don't see the need to take any shots in the immediate future. Maybe for, what's it called? Maybe for Ariandel, but that's still ways away. I already got enough of the shots I think I need for that. So yeah, until next time, guys. Really great seeing ya. Really love having you here for this little thing. I can't wait for the Solaire post to be out. If it's not out this weekend, it'll probably be out early next week. We'll see how that plays. But until then, bye-bye.